Here's the garden again. Still need to get the wire pulled. I was hoping to have vegetables planted this year, but in January, February, March, and April, I got really sick, not feeling well for several months, and I just did not have the energy to do anything. So right when it was time to pull the wire and get the plants in, I couldn't do it. It's like a ghost of a garden standing here. We will get it done. Got to weed all this out. It was very sad that I couldn't get it in this year. But anyways, we will. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I'm working on a bunch of these bald spots in the yard. I had a bunch of topsoil delivered last year. I'm taking what I don't need of it over there and putting some piles around here. And then I have a special rake for spreading topsoil around. I haven't used it yet, but it had pretty good ratings. So we're going to see if we can use that to spread this topsoil out. Kind of fill in these bald spots here, and then I'll use my roller. I think it's a 400-pound roller, and roll some of this dirt out. Get it packed on there really nice. Then we got some seed we're going to put down. Got some water we'll put down. And so see if we can't get these awful bald spots here. See if we can't get them coming in. It's middle of September right now, so it's a perfect time to be spreading seed. The 90-degree weather is gone for now, for this year. So, yeah, we wanted a little bit cooler weather to put seed down, and we've kind of have it. So I'll be working on that. Like this area here, the topsoil where the grass didn't stick kind of rinsed away, rinsed down that way. So it needs new topsoil. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll get that dirt over here. Got some more bald spots here. Just tired of looking at it. I want to see if I can't get it fixed up. A couple more up there. See, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm spreading the dirt out. I think tomorrow I'll get the rake out and see if I can't rake some of this, and then we'll get some seed down. See where we can go from there. Okay, we got some seed down. Now, just so you notice, there's a couple spots here where that's bare with, I didn't put new topsoil here. I left a couple of the spots sort of raw here because I wanted to see if some seed will grow there without the topsoil. I want to see if just putting some seed down will get something going here. So that's kind of experimental right here. The rest of it, where I spread the soil, we got seed down. Hopefully in about 7 to 10 days, we should see some sprouts coming up. Just leaving my hose there because I'm actually watering this a couple, 2 or 3 times a day. I'll dampen it down a little bit. We want to keep it a little wet. It's much cooler today, which is awesome. It's only about 60 degrees here today. We don't want a lot of 90-degree weather when you're trying to get seed to go. Of course, the 90 degrees here is done for the year anyway, so we'll be lucky to hit 80 again. Probably 75, 70, coming up for the next week or two. But yeah, so I'll come back. I'll show you some pictures when we get some grass coming in. Basically, it's just a temporary sort of experimental area right here. I'm seeing what I need to do to get all this grass coming in. This is, like I said, mentioned before, we got a lot of spots over there. Got some spots over there. Perhaps in the future I'll explain why we have all those spots. There is a reason for it. But don't feel like going into that right now. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for helping me get all these projects done. They'll continue tomorrow probably. I got some mowing to do. I'm going to get this all mowed down one last time this year. And that'll be it. I'll take the blades off the mower and get them all cleaned up and some fresh paint on there. keep it from rusting. So again, thanks very much, everybody. Don't forget to like and comment if you feel so inclined to. Maybe subscribe. Would definitely like that. Until we meet again, everybody, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.